Hey folks, Dave here with another review. Up today is the Takara Legends mall exclusive Grand Maximus. Okay, he is simply a repaint, recolor, or remolded, whatever you want to call it, of Fortress Maximus. I thought he did have some different things, but he really didn't. So he's basically just a repaint. He was supposed to come with one of these if they sold one of these Titan Masters, if they had sold enough copies of him, but I guess they didn't because I didn't receive one, which is kind of sad in a way, because to expect people to buy so many of this dude just to get a $5 figure, it's kind of a sad thing to do. He did come with instructions, which open up and they show a comic book, so there is that. Alright, I'm trying to do as well as I can with the thing, and here's his tech spec, and they're all 10s except for skill, which happens to be a 9. Kind of sad. Okay, I can't read any of this. There's the ship mode and the fortress mode and the headmaster and so forth. And if you open the instructions, the comic to the back, there's more pages. They actually show a repaint of the double-headed dragon, Titan's Return, into Black Zarak. So that might be the next thing they're gonna do next. I'll go ahead and try to do an up-close picture of this once I get more into detail. I will be doing this review in 3 steps, I guess, because he's too dang big to do otherwise, and they're in the instructions. All right. And of course, he came with the sticker sheet. And I'm not going to put the stickers on at this moment. I still haven't even put on my Trypticon. This is a huge figure. Here he is next to a Scout class, or whatever they call him now. Here he is against Mastermind Creations grapple figure. So this thing is huge. Here he is against my Robot Masters Thundercracker. So he is a pretty big dude. He does have posts all over the place for you to put the Titan Masters and so forth. Let's see. The Titan Masters and so forth. So I mean, there he is right there. Hey, hanging off. Alright, that's his side. And here he is. Some rotation. His head does rotate. You can't press the button. He does say several phrases, but I don't know what the hell he's saying. So if anyone can, he says Giga Transform, which is one of the odd things, because Giga is the name of one of the Power Masters from Overlord. So I don't know why he says Giga Transform. It's kind of weird. Okay, he does come with 2 weapons. One is in here. You can take them off. And one ahead, and you can put that here. It's kind of small, so okay. But that's a good way to store the weapon. And I'll show you the rest later. He does come with a sword. Pretty big sword. I mean, that's pretty big, and you can separate them into little pieces. There's one, There's two. And finally, the third piece. One thing I didn't like was the fact that it's so hollow in the back. And considering this thing is $100 more than the American release, you would have thought they would have done something better than incomplete parts there. And you know, I don't know. It just feels like they cheapened out. Even like this, I mean, that's very cheap. Should have done better. If you're expecting $100 more for a figure, you should do something better. He does have the little gun on the panel there. Let me show you some articulation while I have him in this mode. Arm does butterfly out. It's very nice. It does move up. Nice ratchet joints. It does have an upper arm swivel. And of course a bend that actually gives him pretty good bend there. Alright. Arms do turn. They do have individual fingers which all bend by themselves, so you can do the Spider-Man pose and so forth. I do know there's upgrade kits for the Fort Max, so I don't know if they're gonna make an upgrade kit for this. And of course he has the panel that opens up. Where at? Here somewhere. Panel opens up. Where are you, panel? He has a panel that opens up. And I opened up yesterday, but it won't open up today. So that's kind of weird. Alright. He does turn at the waist. Nice sturdy joint. Okay. His legs do bend at the knee. Okay. And they bend all the way forward. So he looks kind of goofy. And he has nice tight joints on the hips. Alright. Kind of hard to work with here. He does pull out. Also, which untabs his legs, which you just have to tap back on. Piece that fell. I have another figure. I don't know. Alright, there we go. He does have this cannon mode here. Alright, and he does have guns that go up and so forth. But what's strange is that one gun actually goes up further than the other. I don't know why it does that. It just does. It's just weird. Right. See if I can open it up. See, this has a panel. Okay, there's the panel. See, I never even noticed that in my Fort Max. I guess to put a different figure in there and so forth. There you go. And again, it does have lights and sounds. You just got to press this button here. Kind of weak on one eye. Looks like one eye's dark, brighter than the other. So there's that. But there he is. Nice red, blue, white color tone. Flip him around. There's the side. Alright. There's his back. Nice light blue colors here. Nice silver. I mean, he really does look really nice in this color tone. I really like this color. And the white, the only thing that worries about me is the whites that might turn yellow after a while. Because that is a very bright white. So. Alright. I am going to show you the two transformations that they show on the instructions. Because, well, I know there's fan modes and all that, but at this point, no. at this point, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you them after I transform, so I'll be right back. Okay folks, this is his fortress mode, or his base mode, or flying ship mode, and I did want to show you that it does make a sound when you connect Cerebros or Gran or whatever he is, so forth. But that's basically it. As you can see, there's his arms and there's his legs. Let me go ahead and try to sit this guy straight up. Maybe we can see him better that way. But that's his base mode. Legs go straightened out, and that's it. I mean, he does have the cannon on the side and so forth, but nothing that great or spectacular. And of course you would see it like this going by. So I mean, it's Fort Max. It does what Fort Max or Grand Max, and it does what Grand Max is supposed to do. Base mode, they say you simply spread his legs out. I'm going by the instructions here. You bend his legs out like so. Okay. Right. You open this up, and then you flip this around, and that's basically his base mode. Right. And that's how the instructions show his base mode. And I know there's probably better ways to show it, but you know, that's it. That's Cerebros. He's all done. That's his base mode. And I know there's a fan mode, but I'm not even gonna go into it. And of course you could get, or the name his headmaster is, and put it on there. Alright, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put Grand Maximus to the side, and let's show you his, sorry, alright, let's show you Grand or Maximus or whatever this headmaster is named. But here he is. There you go. He becomes some kind of a thing for them to ride on. And he does have a post on here. Becomes a tower. Does have a post up here. Where you can put the Titan Master. Let's see if I can go a little bit closer on here. And there he is, the Titan Master and so forth. And let's show off his gun. Nice little a gun that can become, I guess, his floating device or his thing to shoot at. Oh, and looks good. This headmaster is a head where you have to turn the head around for it to go on the body. So there's that. And they did this headmaster pretty well. They painted his hands, arms red, and they painted his face silver. I really wish Hasbro would do more detailed work on their headmasters. And use them articulation wise, goes up and down, head spins. Okay. And legs go forward. They are not split in half, so there we go. And that's his head. Let's see. We'll go a little bit closer. And focus. That's his head. Nice looking head. Nice blue colors, nice silver. Looks really well. I like it. Here's what would be Cerebro's, but this one, I don't know his name. And you split apart and very white colored. Alright, and see how the hole is, where you have to flip the head around for it to work. Let's see. Hold on. Sometimes I wonder they put those things in backwards by mistake, and I don't know. But here he is. Let's see. There he is. And he looks really good. I really like the way he looks. The colors really work. The hands do hold the weapons. This one can hold, I believe, this sword or this sword. And you simply stick the sword into the groove and so forth. Now, one thing mine has a problem with is he has weak arm syndrome. See, so that's kind of weak. And let's put the other sword to show you that it does. And again, weak arm syndrome. But the blues look really good. Almost look like a grayish blue color. And they did this figure well. I really like the colors that they used on. Articulation wise, arms do spin all the way around. They do go out. Lower arm is on the ball joint, so you can go back and forth. Hands do not turn, so there is no wrist articulation. Alright. Head does turn, but gets hindered by these little parts. Once you have them out, you press these little gray buttons on the top. And he says Giga Transform. I don't know why he says Giga Transform. Makes laser firing sound. And the voice does sound different than when it's Fort Max. So there is that. Legs do go forward and back up to there, and it does bend at the knee. And his feet do go up, but that's mostly for transformation. So there's nothing really too spectacular or special for it. It's a decent figure. All right, let me go ahead and change Fort Max back into his big boy mode, and I'll be right back. Okay folks, here's the sword. I put it back together, and it has two grooves, and you simply just put it in the hand. And he doesn't hold it very well. I mean, he holds it, but it's not like locked into place. And again, you know, it's a very big sword. So there's that. These guns can come off, and they have a handle. So I never noticed that with my Fort Max, but I tried putting it on here, and it doesn't really like hold, or it doesn't look right at any point. So I don't know. I don't know where they're supposed to go. I don't know if that was a thing for Metroplex. I really don't know. I do know it, you know, it's a recolored or redo of Metroplex, so it does have a lot of the old Metroplex parts, but I don't know. Is it worth $250? I don't think so. I'm a Fort Max collector. I love Fort Max. I wish I could get every Fort Max figure out there, just like I do with Huffer. I wish I could get every Huffer out there. Speaking about you, Derry Con, and it's just, I don't think they've added enough. This sword and the color paints and different color apps do not add up to $200 worth of additions. The transformation modes I did show you were the official ones from the instructions. So, yes, you can do fan modes, but it kind of leaves a lot to be desired. It's a good looking figure. The colors really seem patriotic to me, and it's just, I don't know, it's just isn't enough. Why couldn't they include this $5 figure? Why couldn't they include that $5 figure? It's just, I don't know. They do come protected well and so forth, but it just makes you want more. It makes you want a pretender shell. It makes you want to do more. It's still an awesome figure, but if it would have been 200 flat, I would recommend this all day, every day. But at this point, all I can do is recommend people like that give you free shipping after a certain amount, like Captured Prey. And Orson at Captured Prey is really good to work with. And he sent me mine right away. And TF Source, I think they have that free shipping after 150. And I can't remember who else has one. I really don't remember who else has that free shipping after a certain amount. But use the free shipping, because that's the only way I could recommend getting this. Because if you can save money here and there, I would do it, because this figure, I just don't think it's worth $250. I just don't. And I'm beginning the color repaint or redo of Six Shot next, and I still feel I'm overpaying for that one too. So I don't know. Hopefully that one doesn't have weak joints like my Titans Return Six Shot did. But it's a beautiful looking figure, but more in the range of the 200, 175, 200 range than the 250. But if you're a Fort Max, Grand Max collector, buy it. Hopefully they'll do Brave Max next, because this thing is beautiful. It is beautiful, just not worth that much. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. If you have any questions or comments, do them below. If you have any recommendations on how to do like base modes and so forth, let me know. And have a good afternoon, weekend, evening. And as always, God bless. Bye, folks.